Southwest Championship Wrestling.
Welcome to Southwest Championship Wrestling. Here with me today, the new USA Junior Heavyweight Champion. That's right, he defeated Eric Embry. We're going to be talking to him in just a moment. That's Chicki Starr. I want to tell you later on today, you'll see the Fabulous Blondes in the ring. Also, the Raging Bull will be here. Killer Brooks will be out. The Sheepherders from New Zealand. We're going to give you a look at Kevin Sullivan, Voodoo Malumba, and a whole lot more. So don't go away. Southwest Championship Wrestling. One exciting hour coming up in the ring in just a moment. I'm Steve Stack. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Chicki Starr. We've had you, Chicki, here before you fans before, but Chicki, yesterday you won that Junior Heavyweight Championship, and I want to congratulate you on beating Eric Embry.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, yesterday I won this battle for me and for all my people, you know, because every people here support me and they like me and I like them. But I hate one person. That person is Eric Embry. Eric Embry, I hate you a lot with all my heart. You better take care about me because I'm gonna kick you.
Thank you very much, Chicki Starr. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match coming in the ring right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up now, we're going to show you highlights of a match from event number 4 as Kevin Sullivan brought his snakes into the ring and took on Blackjack Mulligan. Let's go to Harlandale Stadium. Well, we pick up the action in this match, which has been going in a little while before a tremendous crowd. In event number 4, you see the big Texan, 310-pound Blackjack Mulligan coming after Sullivan, but Kevin Sullivan is being picked up, but Kevin Sullivan, don't count him out. Down he goes, Mulligan with the big claw. Will he get it on Kevin Sullivan? No, he doesn't go for it. Now he has the claw. A claw on Kevin Sullivan outside the ring. You can't see him right now. Is the warlord Jonathan Boyd with a big snake that Kevin Sullivan brought with him. He couldn't bring all his snakes. The airlines wouldn't allow him. But there's Jonathan Boyd, and you see that snake wrapped around him. Referee George Stevens telling Boyd to get back. Mulligan with the claw. Carlos Colon is standing way back out of the way watching this match because Colon has, oh, there's the snake up in the face of Blackjack Mulligan. Colon has no use for the Sheepherders, and of course, Sullivan brought in here by the Sheepherders, and Carlos Colon has challenged Kevin Sullivan to a match or two. So he is standing back watching as we take this match from event number 4, the biggest wrestling program ever in the state of Texas. Mulligan grabs the warlord. Sullivan doing something inside the ring, as you can see him making some adjustments going to the truck. Oh, the fire! The fire right in the face of Blackjack Mulligan. The fire, here comes the New Zealand flag over the body of Blackjack Mulligan. There's that snake, Jonathan Boyd in the ring. Now he takes the snake and rubs it around the head of Blackjack Mulligan, who has been burned with the fire. Here at event number 4, you'll see Boyd bail out of the ring right here. Well, the warlord, Jonathan Boyd, is here with the Sheepherders, and I know you just watched that match between Kevin Sullivan and Blackjack Mulligan.
So that's what you call the biggest and best in Texas, is it? Blackjack Mulligan. Hey, the man that's in love with the devil, the man that prays to Satan himself, the man that tames snakes just by looking at them. Yes, that man happens to be Kevin Sullivan. He might be into black mass and black magic and everything like that, but I'm going to tell you something, Blackjack. You went down exactly the way the warlord and the Sheepherders said you'd go down. You went down on your back. The flag was laid across your body, the snake was wrapped around your neck, and you were nothing. You were exactly what I said you would be, nothing. And now you know what? You know who wants Kevin Sullivan? You're not going to believe this. You know who wants Kevin Sullivan? Carlos Colon. Carlos Colon said, I will take on Kevin Sullivan because Kevin Sullivan won't do to me. He said, I can beat Abdul the Butcher. And I said, no, he can't. He can't beat Abdul the Butcher. He said, I can beat Kevin Sullivan. I said, no, he can't beat Kevin Sullivan. So, you have got your match. Let me tell you something, Cologne. You write your name on the dotted line, and you've got your match against the man himself, the Black Mass, the devil worshipper, Kevin Sullivan. And you know what's going to happen to you, Cologne? He'll take that snake and wrap it around your body and say a few little words into its ear, and you'll be finished in professional wrestling. And that's what I want, Cologne. I want you out of professional wrestling. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You won't embarrass me no more. The Sheepherders are here. The Sheepherders are the greatest things in professional wrestling, and now you're going to see it. Go to the ring. Go to the ring. Go to the ring.
Sheepherders are going to the ring now where they'll take on Al Madril and Bo Beck. So let's go to the ring for this tag team match. Jonathan Boyd is staying up here with us as the Sheepherders make his way down the ringside. I don't hear one cheer in the crowd for the Sheepherders as they make their way into the ring. They have that New Zealand flag with them. Bo Beck, Al Madril.
Let me tell you
Referee George Stevens.
Cheers. Steve Stack just said he doesn't hear one cheer for the Sheepherders. The Sheepherders don't care if you stinking Yanks cheer for them or not, because the Sheepherders are the world champions. They're winners. They are masters of disaster. They destroy and cripple people, and the only thing they're worried about is not cheers. It's the jingle of American currency in their pocket. Yes, chant USA all you want, but that flag you're looking at now, that's the only flag that rules over professional wrestling. That flag there is the New Zealand flag that rules the Commonwealth Army, and I'm the warlord Jonathan Boyd, and I rule Texas.
Jonathan Boyd now makes his way out. Al Madril, Bo Beck against the Sheepherders. The bell's already sounded. It's going to be Bo Beck starting. Bo Beck is starting out against the big Sheepherder, Butch Miller. You're watching Southwest Championship Wrestling, coming to you from the Junction in San Antonio, Texas. Head of Beck slammed into the turnbuckle. Now Luke Williams tags in. Luke Williams with a fist as he pulls Beck off the ropes now. They're backed onto the ropes. There's a forearm. Miller back in. Butch Miller had tagged out now. Here comes Luke Williams into the ring. Luke Williams in behind the Bo Beck. Beck twisting, turning, trying to set it out. Fans trying to get Beck to move as they cheer, go, Bo, go. Bo is trying to set this one out. Here he comes up. Sheepherder finds himself now with a top wrist lock. He reaches in behind, has the hair of Bo Beck. The referee, George Stevens, right there, makes him break. Beck held on, he didn't give up. Luke Williams tagging out. Did he make the tag? Yes, he did. In comes footwork. Oh, footwork himself. Butch Miller. You see what I mean by footwork? Watch this guy. Look here. Whoa. You got the footwork tonight. As the Sheepherder, Butch Miller, really lays it on. As he lays Bo back over that top rope now. Going a little biting. big kick. Luke Williams is tagged back in. The Sheepherders, the World Tag Team Champions. It's Luke Williams throwing some big blows in there. Beck fights his way back. Oh. Beck trying to back the Sheepherder into the corner. He gets the job done. Throws a forearm, a couple of them across the chest. Going for a monkey flip out of that corner, and he got it. Luke Williams holds his back. There's a tag. Madril makes his way in. Madril really gets after the Sheepherder. Lays one right on the jaw. Yeah, Luke Williams is holding the nose. Looks like he might have caught him right on the bridge of the nose. There was one for Butch Miller outside the ring. Madril with a kick. Boy, Madril brought this crowd alive. Covered up 1, 2, kicked out. Luke Williams did. Bouncing off the ropes. In the midsection went that fist of Madril. Luke Williams down for another count of 2. There's a tag. Butch Miller coming into the ring. Butch Miller is tagged in. Madril grabs the Sheepherders. Oh, they pick up Madril and drop him across that top rope. Madril has been dropped across that top. Sheepherders. Luke Williams running around here. Oh, Luke Williams is running to the studio. He's looking for a chair, and he's got it. Luke Williams has a chair. He's taking it into the ring. The black glove. Jonathan Boyd has brought the black glove out. They put Madril's hand up on the chair. Beck is in there to knock Luke Williams off. Butch Miller has the black glove. The bell's going to sound any of the bats. Now, what are they going to do? Oh, they throw Madril over that top rope onto the floor. Now they're going after Beck. Remember, this is what they did to Bobby Jaggers. They broke his arm. They're going after Beck. Oh, out goes George Stevens. Off the top rope. Off the top rope comes footwork with that black glove right down into the arm of Beck. Right into the arm of Beck. The Warlord was there. Oh, he came off the top rope right into the arm of Beck, and now Luke Williams kicks him. Right into the arm of Bo Beck as Beck is reeling around in the ring. We're going to see if we can make our way down to ringside. Joe Blanchard is down there. He's already in the ring. Joe Blanchard in the ring. Bo Beck on the other side. Dr. Bowman, the attending ringside physician, is here as we make our way over. As Madril says he thinks it's broken. Looking at it, it looks like it is broke. Dr. Bowman is right there now. He'll be checking. Madril is here. Was his tag team partner. Looked like they were going to break your arm, And they...
I'll tell you what, people. This is ridiculous. This is damn ridiculous. That's the way these guys want to wrestle, Joe. Hey, don't even want to wrestle.
Rapido. Hey, I'm sick and tired. You told me before to tear up their contracts, There's no satisfaction in tearing up their contracts. I want them whipped. I want them whipped and out of here. I want them whipped and run out. I'm not giving up. We're going to whip them and run them out here. I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm going to enforce the rules. I'm going to stick with the rules. I'm going to get on the phone, and I'm fining the Sheepherders $1,000 right now for using that glove and for trying to break that man's arm or for breaking it. I don't know right now whether they just tried to or whether they did break it. But that's a lethal weapon. That glove that they have there is a lethal weapon. And we're going to fine them $1,000 for bringing that in the ring. and I'll fine them $1,000 every time they bring that in the ring.
Thank you very much, Joe Blanchard, and we'll inform you on the condition of Bo Beck's arm after one. Stay tuned because Southwest Championship Wrestling will continue right after this. Bell sounds as Brett Sawyer makes his first appearance here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. This is the Mad Dog's brother, Brett Sawyer, against Juan Reynosa. Takes him down with a leg. Reynosa just stares at him. Reynosa comes in. Brett Sawyer's ready with that arm drag. Catches him with another arm drag. Reynosa backs into the corner. Juan Reynosa taking on Brett Sawyer. Side headlock. Sawyer bouncing off the rope. Shoulder tackle knocks Juan Reynosa down. Over the top goes Sawyer. Turns around, lays one in there. Knocks Reynosa back into the corner. Oh, and Sawyer flips him out of there. Back up on the apron. Brett Sawyer watches him all the time to make sure that Reynosa doesn't try to sneak something in. Reynosa wants to shake him. I don't think Sawyer is going to go for it. Oh, Reynosa caught him coming in with a couple fists. Lays one right on the nose. Another one. Elbow to the top of the head of Brett Sawyer as he goes down to the mat. Reynosa right there grabbing the hair. And another fist. Reynosa grabs Sawyer by the arm. Whips him across the ring. Over the top. Oh, and this time he turns around. Drop kick. Kick from Sawyer. And he slams 255-pound Juan Reynosa. Sawyer going out on the apron on the middle rope. Oh, he went off the top rope, but Reynosa wasn't there. It's a good thing he didn't hit Reynosa because it would have been a disqualification. Reynosa grabbed by the arm by Sawyer, whipped into the turnbuckle. Sawyer gets him coming out there, back flips him. Whips him across the ring again. Gets in front, has him up for a power slam. Oh, did he bounce him down? 1, 2, 3 as he locks the legs. And Brett Sawyer, on his first appearance here on Southwest Championship Wrestling, comes out the victor over Juan Reynosa. Sawyer making his way up here now. We'll talk to him for just a moment. Brett Sawyer, ladies and gentlemen. Brett, we want to welcome you to Southwest Championship Wrestling in the state of Texas.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been in a plane 12 hours. I come here because I hear excitements everywhere. I see these people making fun of America. My brother said, he said, come here and take care of them. Brett, I am, and they're all going to pay because I'm here to take care of business.
I know you got a lot of people on mind you'd like to get hold of. Those fabulous blondes, Eric Embry, Dan Greer, and there are a lot of others too.
I would like to take care of all of them.
Thank you very much, Brett. It's good to have you here in Texas. Brett Sawyer. You'll be seeing a lot of him on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Don't go away because the excitement continues right after this. We're waiting for the bell. There it is as the referee, George Stevens, asks for Manny Fernandez and Dan White to start the match. Here with me on Southwest Championship Wrestling and enjoy this match is Joe Kelby from Mobile Hi-Fi. Joe, good to have you back.
Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Rapido. It's great to be back. We want to appreciate all the fans who've been turning out for all these great matches. Come Sunday, September 9th, we're going to be out at the Hemisphere Arena. We're going to be giving away a lot more stereos, Steve. We're going to be giving away a lot more to the fans. We hope they enjoy it. This is a great match out here. There's one fine competitor, Manny Fernandez, in there against a real tough competitor, Dan White. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Rapido.
Okay, stick around, Joe, and I'll say this as we watch Manny Fernandez with a side headlock being bounced off the ropes. It's Dan White. Oh, Fernandez catches him with the elbow. Big backhand by the Bull as he lays White on the ropes. Oh, the Bull lays a big one in there. Dan White really getting a beating here from the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Down goes Dan White. Raging Bull looks like he's got the upper hand here, Joe.
He sure does. That man doesn't let his opponents get an upper hand. That man's out there to do one thing. He's out there to beat his opponent, Steve.
The Bull drops, I thought it looked like he was going to drop a knee. He just took that big boot, kicked the head of Dan White. Fernandez bouncing White off the rope. Oh, there's one. Oh. The Bull is raging tonight. Drop kick. The Bull got high in the air. Manny Fernandez takes Dan White. Here comes White. The elbow knocks him down. That's been all the Raging Bull. I don't remember White doing anything.
He hasn't done much tonight, has he, Steve? That Raging Bull's got a lot of fire built up in him. He's got so much fire built up in him tonight. Look at him. He's going out there, and he's a crowd pleaser. Everybody wants to see him do his thing.
Oh, he come flying off that middle rope right into the head of Dan White, and it's all over. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Joe, for coming by. We'll see Mobile Hi-Fi at the arena on the 9th.
Yes, sir. We're going to be out there at the 9th. On September 9th, Sunday, we're going to be out there. Mobile Hi-Fi is going to be giving away a lot more stereo. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, Rapido, and thank all the fans of Southwest Championship Wrestling.
Thank you very much, Joe. Coming in here now, the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. Well, Manny, I'd have to say the match was one-sided. You were raging tonight.
That's right. You know something? I'm sick and tired of people coming around here saying, I'm down. You know, Killer Brooks, whatever it takes, whatever I want to do, like taping them up. You know what that means, don't you? Brass knuckle rules. Anywhere in the country, I'm going to beat the beans out of you. I come up here and told you. Anywhere, any place you want me, anybody. The Bull's coming back raging 100%. And Mr. Stacks, if that means going through him, I promise you one thing, Killer Brooks. It's going to be right through you in that square circle, and the Bull's going to walk out victorious again, Daddy.
Stick around, Manny. We want to take you and the fans and give you an update of Manny Fernandez and Killer Brooks. Here it is.
You Mexicans are such men. Manny Fernandez, why don't you just get in the ring right now?
He's going over for the sack. What's he have in the sack? Yep. Flour, tortillas, and refried beans. He throws it out in the crowd, and now he's taking it. What's he going to do with it? Putting it across the face of Bob Garcia. Well, Killer Brooks, he's crazy. Then he kicks him. Killer Brooks. Manny Fernandez picking up Bob Garcia. Bob Garcia.
Tell you something, man. Killer Brooks, you can do this. You can mess with them, but you're not doing this to my people anymore. I want you to spill all over my face. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, Brooks. Come on. I want to beat you up. And you go ahead and... Oh, Killer Brooks. Hey, Manny Fernandez.
With a brass knuckle. Get out of here. He's looking to tag out to the Bull, and he makes it. Now they both have them taped up, and they exchange blows. Killer Brooks and the Raging Bull with a fist tape. Brooks drops that leg right across the bridge of the nose. Here comes the Raging Bull. The Bull is going up on that middle rope. Oh, Brooks didn't save. Brooks went for the paper bag. The Bull come flying off. Now it's the Bull going for the paper bag. What's he got? What's he got? He's got some flour tortillas. Bull hits him. There's that big backhand that the Bull's famous for. Got some beans. Oh, here it is. Right in the face of Killer Brooks. Brooks bails out underneath, and he's gone. Well, Manny, as people just saw, things are still hot between you and Killer Brooks.
You know something? I don't forget about Killer Brooks. I'm going to tell you what, I didn't forget about the beans. I didn't forget about anything he's done to me. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to reverse that. Anywhere in the state of Texas it's going to be, I'm going to show you, Killer Brooks, you ain't nothing no more. Now I'm going to beat the beans out of you. Out of you. Yeah, out of you.
I'm sick and tired of you
And I'm
getting up
sick and
there
tired of you trying to be so
talking all this trash about me.
You just come up here.
I'm tired of
and
it.
if you want me, I'm right here.
Well, let's see here. Hey, wait a minute, Joe.
Hey, wait just a cotton-picking minute. Let me tell you, this ain't the place to fight. If you want to fight, you get in the ring. We'll get an arena. We'll get the ring, and you guys can fight as long as you want to. Fight to the death. I don't care.
But I don't want to wait for no arena. I'll take him on.
Get in there, big man.
Oh, let's go. Let's go to the ring. But first, let's break for this commercial message. Well, they're in the ring. They're going after it. They didn't even have to wait for any bell. Manny, Fernandez, and Killer Brooks. As they went right from here into the ring. We have all the action for you. Brooks, Fernandez. Killer Brooks putting the boots to the Raging Bull. Manny Fernandez now laying some big ones in there. There's a kick. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. The Sheepherders are back. They have given the brass knuckles to Killer Brooks. Bell sounds, the match is over. Killer Brooks with the brass knuckles laying some big ones in there. Joe Blanchard's going to the ring. Joe Blanchard is going into the ring, so the Sheepherders see Joe Blanchard coming and they take off as they have handed the brass knuckles to Manny Fernandez, and Fernandez really took a beating. Well, Joe.
This is ridiculous. This isn't run by the Sheepherders. This is run by Southwest Championship Wrestling.
They just changed the rules.
They're not going to change the rules, and I'm not going to...
No! I've gone by the rules. I've done everything you said. I've done everything everybody said. Now it's my turn. I am going to break every rule in the book. I am going to take him apart. He's mine. My blood ain't running no more. No more. If it takes state fists, boxing matches, whatever, Mexican death matches, he's mine anywhere. I'm going to get him my way.
Well, you can't blame the bull. He's hot.
Hey, I'll back the Raging Bull. I'll back anybody that wants to get the Sheepherders. I want the Sheepherders gotten. I want them run out of here, physically run out, physically with fists, with clubs, with whatever it takes to get them out of here.
Thank you very much. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more right after this. Well, Evelyn Stevens, I thought Susan Green had you in that cage. I didn't think you'd be able to get out.
See, that's what you get for thinking. Susie Green, you asked for and I gave you a catfight cage match. But I also gave you something else that you didn't think I'd do. I beat you right in the middle of the ring. I stripped your clothes off. I left you bleeding. But I embarrassed you in front of your family, your friends, all these ugly Yankees out here, all you pepper bellies, all you tortilla eaters. Let me tell you something, Susie Green, when I get you back in the ring with me, I'm going to beat you. There's not room enough in Texas for me. I signed open contracts to beat you in Austin, Corpus, Waco, in a catfight cage match. When I get through with you, I'm running you out of this bloody state, this garbage state. You right into it, because I am the best there is.
Hey, that's right, man. Hey, let's show what I did to Rick the Stick and what we did to the Rock and Roll Express, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you to event number 4. First, you'll see Eric Embry against Rick the Stick, and then the Fabulous Blondes against the Rock and Roll Express. Here it is. We pick up the action in a special challenge match where Rick the Stick has challenged Eric Embry. $100 for every minute that Stick stays in the ring against Embry goes to the favored charity of Rick the Stick. And you saw Embry coming off that rope. He missed that head dive. Stick grabs him by the hair, slams it into the ring. At this point in the match, they've been in there about 3 minutes, but Rick the Stick spent about 2 minutes and 40 seconds of that outside the ring running from Eric Embry. Oh, Embry drops him back. The fabulous blonde, Eric Embry, has Rick the Stick down the bad way now. He stomps him again. Embry with those boots to the head of Rick the Stick. Embry keeps putting the boots on. Rick the Stick rolls close to the ring, and I had to help him out. He was getting beat too bad, and it was just a matter of time. Embry's not satisfied. Embry comes out, shoves me out of the way, and then here he comes back with Rick the Stick, rolls him up underneath that bottom rope. Eric Embry going for the pile driver, and this will be the end of Rick the Stick as he drives that head into the mat. Embry's going to cover him up. The referee is going to say 1, 2, 3, $430 to the Stick's favorite charity. He gets beat. Pick up the action from the event number 4 with the Southwest Tag Team title on the line. The Fabulous Blondes, Eric Embry and Dan Greer, the champions, defending that title against the Rock and Roll Express, Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton. It's Gibson in the ring now with Eric Embry. Embry holding onto that leg. Outside the ring, it's Gibson trying to reach over to get Ricky Morton to tag in. And he rolls over, and here comes Ricky Morton over that top rope. On the other corner, it is it's still Embry in the ring. Looked like Embry was going to tag out to Greer. And it is Greer. Drop kick. Nice move by Ricky Morton. He has Greer covered up. 1 count. Morton with the snapmare has Greer down. Morton dives in there with that fist. Eric Embry on the left. Robert Gibson on the right. The referee is George Stevens. You see the tremendous crowd in the background. Pulls Embry over that rope. Here comes Gibson in. All 4 men getting the action. The Blondes' heads slammed together by the Rock and Roll Express. Morton goes over. He has Embry. Gibson has Greer. Atomic drops and they fly into each other and the Blondes are down. Legal men in the ring. Very important to remember this. It's Embry and Morton. Down goes Greer. Down goes Morton. Embry is on top of Morton. Here's the referee counting. All 4 men down. But the legal men in the ring were Eric Embry. He was on top of Ricky Morton. Gibson was on top of Greer, but that doesn't make any difference. They weren't even supposed to be in the ring. The referee, George Stevens, will be going outside, getting the Southwest Tag Team title belts, and the Fabulous Blondes, the winners.
Well, Eric Embry, you and Dan Greer are still the champions.
Where's Rick the Stick at, man? Exactly what I said was going to happen to you. Rick the Stick happened, boy. You were dropped on your head.
Back to DJ.
Hey, who's got the belts, Rock and Roll Express? Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson. You just couldn't get the job done because you're not good enough. I said it. I believe it. And that's it.
Now they got 2 more geeks trying.
Hey, they say they want a championship match. Hey, the Blondes don't dodge anybody, baby. If they beat us on TV, we'll give them a championship match because we're not afraid of anybody, are we? Hey, trained by the Sheepherders and the Warlord, baby, the best-looking team in professional wrestling. The Southwest Tag Team Champions, Pally. Let's go to the ring now, and let's just show these boys what they got themselves into. Woo!
The Fabulous Blondes now making their way to the ring where they'll take on Chicki, Starr, and Tony Falk. Let's go there and pick up the action. Referee George Stevens is in the ring. There's the bell. See who's going to start. Chicki Starr with his new USA Junior Heavyweight Championship belt. Takes it off. Chicki Starr starts again. Eric Embry, the man he defeated for that USA Junior Heavyweight Championship. You're watching Southwest Championship Wrestling coming to you from the Junction, San Antonio, Texas. Steve Stack here at ringside. Embry bails out of the ring. Still a lot to come here on Southwest Championship Wrestling, so don't go away. And remember, if Southwest Championship Wrestling comes to your town live, check out the whole family. I know they'll enjoy a night with the professionals from Southwest Championship Wrestling. Body slam. Embry picks him up, slams him to the mat. Chicki Starr moves out from underneath Eric Embry. Oh, Chicki Starr going up, get all the leverage going his way, and he just takes Dan Greer down. Chicki Starr bouncing off the rope. Over the top of Greer he went. Got up there, tried to scissor the head of Greer, got him down, then drops that elbow in there. Has Greer up, slams him to the mat. Chicki Starr, the new USA Junior Heavyweight Champion from Puerto Rico. Tags out, in comes Tony Falk. Falk with a side headlock on Greer. Oops. Falk holds on. Looks like Greer grabbed the hair of Falk, tried to pull him, but Falk held on to the head. Tag. That's right, it was a tag. Embry comes in, tries to turn it around, but Tony Falk was ready for it. Oh, Embry gets those knees up as he caught Falk coming into the corner. High backflip. Dan Greer flipping Tony Falk. There's the count. 2 again. Tag the other way. Eric Embry in the ring. Elbow knocks Tony Falk down. Dan Greer back in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a break for a commercial right now, but we'll be back with the rest of this match right after this. Well, you haven't missed too much as we've kept the cameras running for you. Eric Embry is tagged in, and they still have Tony Falk in the ring. The Fabulous Blondes, the Southwest Tag Team Champions, in the ring against Tony Falk, Chicki Starr. Tony Falk with another one to the midsection of Eric Embry. There's one to the side of the jaw, but Embry stays right with him, takes those fingers, rakes them around the area of the eyes. Two-on-one, backflip, down goes Tony Falk. There's a kick. Tony Falk tags out, in comes Chicki Starr. Chicki Starr knocks down Dan Greer. Chicki Starr catches Greer off the rope, flips him in the air. Oh, Eric Embry reaches in and snatches Chicki Starr. Here comes Tony Falk in to help out as all 4 wrestlers are in the ring now. Greer with a knee to the back of Falk. They kick Falk out onto the concrete floor. Eric Embry is going after Falk. Eric Embry is going to try to power drive Tony Falk on the concrete. He has. Eric Embry has power drive Tony Falk on the concrete. Falk is hurt. Here's the tag. As Embry now tags in. He is power drive Falk out onto the concrete floor. Brett Sawyer has come out to help out Tony Falk. Chicki Starr's over there reaching for a tag. There's nobody there. Nobody there. Chicki Starr going to have to go it alone. Brett Sawyer had come out, has taken Tony Falk back to the dressing room, but it's Chicki Starr, 2-on-1. Chicki Starr may have the upset. No. Embry come in and kicked him off. Brett Sawyer's coming back. Chicki Starr's reached out to tag out. There's nobody there. But Sawyer's out here yelling, trying to get the crowd up. Embry has spotted Sawyer over here. Embry, suplex. Dives in over the head. Down to 2. Chicki blocks it. Embry is down. Greer comes in. Chicki Starr trying to battle him out with both of them as his partner, Tony Falk, has been piled drive, taken back to the dressing room. Chicki Starr ducked underneath. There's a drop kick. Chicki Starr, he tags out to Sawyer. Brett Sawyer's come in. Takes the head of the blonde. Oh, he slams them together. Does it again. Double drop kick. Stomps the head of Embry. Kicks Greer. Embry in behind. Chicki Starr's come back in. Chicki Starr going after Embry. Brett Sawyer bouncing Greer off the rope, picks him up for a power slam. He just won with this a while ago. And he pins Dan Greer. Brett Sawyer helping out Chicki Starr as they take care of the fabulous blonde. Oh, Joe Blanchard is here clapping. Al Madril is here. Oh, that was excitement and spent. Finally, Joe, it looked like things may turn around.
Let me tell you, Rapido, come here. Hey, what a great thing that was. I think we finally have a team that can beat the fabulous blondes. We've tried before. I think they can do it. We're going to put some championship matches, I'll guarantee. These two men here will get some championship matches against the fabulous blondes. I think you can do it.
All right, Joe Blanchard has signed some championship matches. Chicki Starr, Brett Sawyer.
And let me tell you something. I never thought this soon, so possible, me and him would get a championship. We'll both be wearing those tag belts. Thank to you people out here and all over Texas.
Thank you very much. Chicki Starr, Brett Sawyer.
Thank you very much.
Joe Blanchard, Al Madril. I know you.
So soon.
Well, Joe, we got a beautiful black here. Says to Joe Blanchard for arranging one of the most largest wrestling extravaganzas in the state of Texas from Mr. G's. What a beautiful trophy that is, Joe. Southwest Championship Wrestling, Texas. All right.
Show it on television. Also,
Mr. G's, beautiful.
Also, I'd like to say this, Al Madril. You know, the other night at the event in front of thousands of people, Jonathan Boyd slapped Voodoo Malumba. I'll tell you, I got on the phone to Mr. Malumba. I've got a contract with him. And Al Madril and Mr. Voodoo Malumba are going to be teamed up, and they're going to whip the Sheepherders.
Let's take a look now at Voodoo Malumba. Well, El Madril, if I had to have a partner, I think I'd like to have 450-pound Voodoo Malumba.
I'll tell you, that's probably one of the biggest partners I've ever had in my life, and thank to you, Joe. And I mean, you know what? Jonathan Boyd slapping him in there in front of all those people. I mean, that's something for any man to take. And I'm thanking Joe Blanchard right now, ladies and gentlemen, for having me as my new partner. I mean, this is 400 pounds, man, and if anybody can take care of the Sheepherders, him alone should be able to. But I think him and I together, we can defeat the Sheepherders.
And he
no
hates
doubt about
them,
it.
too. He hates them.
Well, anytime anybody embarrasses inside a crowd like that, you got to hate somebody. Joe, thanks for coming by. Al, congratulations on your big partner. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching Southwest Championship Wrestling. We want to invite you to bring your family out to the arenas when we come your way and enjoy America's #1 wrestling program, Southwest Championship Wrestling. Till next week, from San Antonio, Texas, this is Steve Stack saying so long for Southwest Championship Wrestling.
Southwest Championship Wrestling.